judiciary and the rule of law. Ganun lang naman. As somebody said, the legitimacy of the judiciary lies in its independence. It's just like, the legitimacy of the government or the legitimacy of the executive department or the government, the elected officials lie in the votes of the people. So judiciary, it's the independence. Without the independence of the judiciary, then we cannot say that the judiciary really has its legitimate standing in the scheme of things. So tama yan na sinasabi na pinakita ngayon na we have a working system. Kasi matagal na nga namin hinihintay yan. When the Marcos administration came in, there was some hope, at least in my case, that justice will be, will happen. And kasi nga, I always knew that while the former president was in power, I will not be set free because my persecution was his project. So how can I be set free during his term? So nung nagbago nga yung administrasyon, may pag-asa talaga. At umasa talaga ako ng umasa na makakamit ko yung hustisya at malalaman natin yung katotohanan about my innocence. But again, ayaw ko na muna dagdagan yung mga ganyang statement. Medyo nasobrahan na nga. Thank you. Good evening po sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Thank you for joining me here. Lalo na kay Sen. Risa, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Free at last. At last. After 6 years, 8 months, 21 days. And this is my 2,454th day. So I'm released after 2,454 days. Hindi ko talaga ma-describe ang feeling na nangyari na yung pinakahihintay ko. But with your permission, I think some of you would want to ask questions later. But with your permission, meron po akong babasahin munang statement. Can I do that? Though it took too long, I never lost faith that my inevitable freedom will come. Alam niyong lahat kung gaano tayo katagal naghintay ng nagtiis, na may pananalig na ang katotohanan at totoong hustisya ay magtatagumpay. But the counting of the years, the months, days, hours, minutes, seconds, the milestones in my own life, in my family's life, and in our nation's history that I have missed by being unjustly detained cannot be counted. None of those can fully express how much and how long I have longed to be able to say the words, finally, the truth has set me free. Yes, it's always the truth. It's always for the truth. And that's why I'm now set free. Wala sigurong sapat na mga salita ang lubos na makakapaglarawan sa damdamin ng isang inosenteng inapi sa kabila ng pighati at paghihirap na dulot ng pagbaluktot sa mismong batas at prosesong ipinaglalaban ay patuloy na nananalig, nananampalataya at umaasa na darating din ang panahon na mananaig ang katotohanan at tunay na katarungan. Every moment was a test, and every single second was a fight to rise above the sorrow, the fears, the uncertainties of the future, and even, to be honest, the temptation to be overcome by hate and vindictive thoughts. There was always that temptation. Lahat po yun nilabanan ko. hindi ko isusuko ang aking pagkatao at pagiging tao. They may have taken years of my life, but they will never take my humanity. Ang mundo ay puno ng mga taong buktot ang kaluluwa at makasarili sa harap ng pagdurusa ng taong bayan. I will never be one of them. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, and every year of the last 2,454 days was a struggle. But the one thing I can honestly say is that I never allowed myself to even entertain any regret. No regrets. Yes, I wish things turned out differently, but these are things that were beyond my control. But for the things that were, what I did, how I reacted, and my reasons for fighting for those who were victimized and cannot speak for themselves, I have no regret. As I appear before you today, 6 years, 8 months, 21 days, after I peaceably surrendered myself to the authorities, it is one of my greatest achievements in my career and in my life to say that not only did I survive all these years of persecution and unjust detention, I came out stronger than ever, with an even stronger commitment to truth, justice, human rights, democracy, and the rule of law. These are not just words to me. These have been my lifeline. These have been my life before, during, and after my unjust detention started. Kayo po ang aking pinaglaban. Kaya maraming salamat dahil ako rin ay inyong ipinaglaban. Maraming salamat po sa mga panalangin nyo at sa walang kapagurang pananalig nyo sa katotohanan. Diyos mabalos, mabuhay ang sambayan ng Pilipino at ang Pilipinas. Thank you, Sen. Lisa.